guys, welcome back to howmachineworks.com. Today let's learn how a hydraulic transmission pump works. It's also called as a charging pump or a crescent type pump. Basically, they are used in backhoe loader construction equipments and automatic transmission vehicles, and it gets its drive from the torque converter. So that's the torque converter docks from which we have just dismantled our crescent pump. So let's see how it internally works. We'll dismantle and see it's working. That's the outlet port of the crescent pump. Okay, that's outlet, and that's the inlet or the suction, right, all there. So we can see the internal gears also there. That's opposite side of the pump where it's mounted towards the torque converter, and the torque converter gives the drive towards the pump. So now let's rotate the gears and see exactly how it works. So when the teeth engage each other, it gets a delivery. So that's where the teeth disengage when I rotate. So that's the inlet port. When the teeth open up and disengage, that's the inlet, and when they engage each other, it's the outlet. When the teeth meet each other, it pushes the oil outside. So that's the delivery. So that's how the suction and the delivery is happening in a crescent type pump. Now let's dismantle the whole pump and see what are the internal components and how it exactly works internally. So that's the rear casing of the pump. Now let's remove the rear casing and see the gears inside. So that's the rear casing of there, which has the inlet and the outlet port. So those are the internal gears. We have a small internal gear and an external gear. So that's how they rotate. And when they rotate, when the teeth disengage, where the port I'm rotating right now, that's the suction or the inlet. When they open up, a low pressure is created, and it's trapped between the crescent, and when the teeth engage each other, it creates a delivery. So those are the ports. So that's the opening, the suction port over there, and the oil traps between the teeth, and that's the delivery. Where the teeth engage each other, it pushes the oil outside. So you can see the oil is getting trapped inside the teeth and the crescent. There's the point over there where it can be trapped and pushed outside. Now let's dismantle the internal gear, which is actually getting the drive from the torque converter. So that's the internal gear over there. Okay, and now let's dismantle and see the external gear. So that is the driven gear. Internal gear is the driving gear, and external gear is the driven gear. That's the driven gear. Now let's keep it back how it was positioned inside the crescent pump. That's how it looks, and the bigger gap there, we have the crescent over there. And now let's see the port where inside the pump where these two gears were actually installed or mounted. So the outer circle, that's where the external gear or the driven gear is connected. That one, that's the driven gear or the external gear, and the internal gear or the driving gear is at the center. That gets the drive. That's the crescent, which separates both the gears. So let's keep it back, the external gear, and now the internal gear is kept back. See, that's how they align each other, and I believe you understand it's working. So let's keep the rear casing where we have the suction and the delivery back, and install it back towards the torque converter so that you can get an idea how they get aligned. So that's how it looks like, and that's the point where we'll be putting back to torque converter docks. And when the torque converter rotates, that drive reaches the internal gear, which helps the pump to work. So let's keep it back like that. So that is exactly how it's been aligned on the machine. So I believe you understand it's working. Please click the subscribe button to get updates. Please click the like button, or do drop a comment to motivate our team, which will help us to upload more technical videos. Thanks for watching this video. Happy learning. Have a great day.